Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom's Birth by Sleep. In the last episode when we left off, we had a bit of a issue here in the Keyblade Graveyard, or better known as the Badlands as of right now. And in today's episode we're going to go into Radiant Garden.
Mickey?
You know what? I don't think it's ever really explained what Mickey is doing here. Now that I think about it. Is this when he first meets Ansem the Wise? It must be. Anyway, we're also getting ever closer to getting everything we need in order to make our Fire Surge deck. And I think we're also getting close enough to the point where we can get a Curagar, which would be amazing. But these new enemies, I'm telling you, these new enemies are actually the fucking worst. We'll get to them in a moment, but first let's take care of these guys because a bit of experience won't hurt. I'm actually playing a game where I'm not playing with 0 XP on, so that's very welcome because I'm recording this the day after I record. The day after I recorded a episode of the Ventus Let's Play. Usually there's a little bit longer in between me recording these different series. Just schedule lined up in such a way that I'm recording these back to back. Not back to back, there's a day in between, but still. That's a little bit more back to back than I usually would get with these. Oh, no. Shot lock. No shot lock, not shot lock. Damn it, I should have just run away. Should have just ran away. So, we have the little pod enemies. We have the bird enemies. We have a lot of different enemies around here which can drop shimmering crystals, meaning that we're gonna be in a good shape to get those fire boosts we want so badly. That actually worked out fairly well. That did not. We're going to be in so much trouble because what level are our fire structure? Level 1. They need to be level 3. So we're not going to get Fire Surge this episode anyway. Whatever happens here, it's not going to be Fire Surge related, like at all. Because we need to get 3 fire boosts, meaning that we need to get 3 times Fire at level 3 and 3 times Flame Strike at level 3 to get all the fire boosts we need. And that's just not going to happen in this episode. I don't like the... you know what? Fuck it. We're going to be grinding for those drops somewhere else because I can't be fucked. These enemies are so goddamn annoying. I probably... I think I have a fire in, like... not my deck, obviously. But I do own a fire. I just took it off last time because I wanted to have 2 fires instead for Ventus. Because more attacks was better than powerful attacks in that very specific case. And I might be able to make a Curagar now. Can I go into the menu? If I could go into the menu, that'd be great. I don't think I can go into the menu. We'll be able to go into the menu in the next screen though. I'm gonna ignore you because I don't really give a crap about you. You don't drop anything I want. And none of you do either. So let's just ignore all of you. I know that's not going to be good for my experience. But we're probably going to need to do some grinding anyway. So can we melt Cura at level 2? We cannot. I didn't expect to, but it would have been nice if we could. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. The castle is presently closed.
But somebody just came this way. He's a friend of mine.
We aren't aware of any visitors. Now run along home, boy, before the monsters get you.
I could have sworn it was him. Huh?
They're here.
Radiant Garden shall not fall under the likes of you.
Yeah. Leave this to me.
You can go inside Ventus. Ventus, do not go to Ventus. You idiot.
Now, who do you think will defend the castle if you two go skipping off?
But that boy.
Never you worry about him. He's a special case.
A what?
Evan is right. Lord and castle come first. The boy will have to fend for himself.
Which reminds me, his lordship was asking for you. A heart devoid of darkness, stripped clean of it at that. Very questionable.
I wonder how Evan is able to tell that. Is that just something anybody can sense? Because Evan definitely not a Keyblade wielder. Just claims to be a scientist, which... like, seems like you'd be, like, needing measuring instruments to see that kind of thing. So maybe there's a little bit more to Evan or Vexen, whatever name you'd like to refer to it as, than we initially thought. Probably not. But we're going to... Evan is going to be a decent part of Melody of Memory, I'm sure, because all the present-day cutscenes are going to be taking place in Radiant Garden with Anton the Wise and presumably Evan, as well as Yenzo. So maybe we'll learn a little bit more about Evan. Who knows? Do we go... Okay. I was going to ask, do we go straight to Trinity Armor from here? We do not. Which means that we actually get to fight a couple more of these guys. And put our lives at danger doing so. We do get a extra Keyblade. We got Fire level 2, that's not bad. We do get an extra Keyblade after completing this world. I don't know if it's worth actually equipping though, is the thing. Because it is a Keyblade you get from Lee, better known as Axel. So I'm assuming it has some kind of fire boost power? Maybe? Actually, no! No, it does not, because Keyblades in this game do not have abilities, do they?
Ah, how dare you! Back off, you fiend! Whoa, you'll not be getting high, man!
Look out!
Aye, I will! Hold on. Wait a moment, laddie. Don't I even get a chance to repair you?
Oh, you don't have to.
Now just hold your horses. I didn't mean the fortune. Maybe a wee bit of gold or a small token of...
Well, could you make it fast?
I know. I've just the thing in my hat. Come here. You can tell me, lad, you came here from another world, didn't you? Don't worry, my bill is sealed. Your secret's safe with me. I'll not be asking you any awkward questions. You see, 'tis the same with me. I asked a wizard named Merlin to bring me here from another world. After all, adventure is the mother of industry, eh? Eh?
Great. That all?
Ugh, but I'm holding you up, lad, eh? Here.
No, no, you're not. Not at all. We're trying to, like, change that absolutely devastating, like, destruction monster at all.
Enough for you and 2 grown-ups.
Huh.
We got a Disney Town Pass to pass along to, yes, I wanted it there, to our parents, actually. I know I keep saying that in every... I said it before. I'm going to be saying it again in the Aqua playthrough.
Get inside. It's not safe out here.
Oh, ordering me about. Now that's unsafe. After all, I'm Merlin, the wizard. Oh, another scamp looking to wake the powers inside him. Is that it?
What? How'd you know?
We wizards have a knack for knowing such things. The book is inside on the table. You may have a gander if you like.
What book?
I could not care less, but now that we're here anyway. Might as well, right? Might as well. It's a fairly short command board and might actually be a somewhat decent way of grinding commands now I think about it. I'm going to be skipping this cutscene this time around because it's the exact same with Ventus instead of Terra. And nothing actually interesting happens in there. I do wonder what's in here though. It is a block recipe that makes all of the sense in the world actually now I think about it. And let's take a look at our fire and fire. Can we melt those? We can. But I wanted to... let's see. Don't waste your wellspring. I guess I can use a Pulsing Crystal for this one. Another leaf bracer, that is... Sure. Sure, another leaf bracer, why not? I did not actually have another fire up, so let's equip the other two fires I have. And I do have 2 cura. I do have 2 curas. I've only been using 1 cura every single time. I've got 2 of the fuckers. I forgot about that. It's good to remember that going into the Trinity armor fight, I'm sure. Because we might actually... maybe we can get Curaga before then, but I won't. Even if I level up my Curas in time, I'm not going to get Curaga, just because a Cura fully heals me at this point in the game. Especially since I have decreased HP since I'm playing this in critical mode. So there's no real point to me... You know what, I actually do want to fight you guys. There's no real point to me using Curaga, other than it takes longer to recharge, I'm pretty sure, and I only have 1. So I'm going to keep it 2 Curas until I can get a Curaga. 2 Curagas is pretty much what I'm going for here. And then this second, I don't know which stick it wants me to rotate. I'm pretty sure it wants to rotate the right stick because the left stick is for walking. So when I get a second Curaga, I'll get back to that because I want my... Actually, no. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know what I did with that with Terra, to be honest. I think when I did Renewal Block with Terra, I already had Curaga, so I didn't even have to like plan for it. I didn't even know it existed before playing this run. I might have had it before in like one of my very first playthroughs of the game, but I certainly have forgotten about Renewal Block since then, and I honestly do think that I've never used it before. I've got double leaf bracer. Does that like give me more invincibility? Answer's no, it does not, but a man can dream. Firestorm. Please murder everything. Nothing dropped a shimmering. I want shimmering crystals. That's all I want in life. I want to have shimmering crystals. Because I need to have fire boosts. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I need it for my fire boosts, and you guys are capable of dropping them even though you're not very good at it. The bird enemies actually have a significantly higher chance of dropping them than these enemies. Not the hourglass ones. Hourglass ones can't drop them at all. But the pods, as I like to refer to them as, they can actually drop it with like I think a 5% chance or something. I think the birds have a 20% chance, but they are a lot rarer and a lot more annoying to deal with actually, because they fly around a lot more. You know what? If neither of you are gonna stay up here, I'm just gonna say fuck it, I'm gonna move on. I can't be bothered. I'll probably end up grinding for them anyway after finishing this world. I feel like we've done enough passive growth towards getting all the things we need for Fire Surge. And I won't be doing all of the command now, though, probably. Well, I mean, if I get all the commands leveled up enough to the point where I can, during my grinding for the Shimmering Crystals, I will. But I probably won't. I'll just get the 3 Shimmering Crystals I need and then move on. Unless we can miraculously get it now, like within the next 3 enemies. I don't even think any enemies that can drop them spawn coming up. That is a fire rat. I'd very much like to equip that. I'd very much like to equip that over my double fire, because the only reason I have 2 times fire at this point, I can probably sell the fire rat with Leaf Bracer for a lot of money. Is that a waste? Yeah, it is, because it doesn't even hit him. That's gonna be an issue. Because I need to actually use that for the boss fight. Probably should... Okay, you can drop them actually. You can drop them. It is still a bit of a dangerous thing to do, but you can drop the Shimmering Crystals, so it's worth my time to actually stick around a little bit longer. And try and murder you. And I get Firestorm, which doesn't carry over into the boss fight, so it does not matter at all. But there should be like 1 or 2 more of those birds around. And the birds are the words. They're the thing that I need. Also my... No! One moment you're alive. The next moment you're very, very dead. I guess technically speaking I do get a new opportunity to get drops out of all of the enemies I already killed, which could be worse, I guess. And I can skip the chests that I don't need, which also helps. How far are we into this episode? About 18 minutes, and we have a lot of cutscenes to sit through actually, because after the Trinity Armor, we don't have a second boss fight, but we do have some extra cutscenes that we didn't have as Terra, I mean, obviously. But more cutscenes than Terra did. I believe, maybe not that much actually, because you have the whole, like, cutscene with Break saying, hey, come fight me, and then you have the cutscene before the fight, cutscene after the fight, the cutscene after you leave the world, the cutscene with Ventus, which obviously Ventus does also have that cutscene. So maybe it's not actually that much longer as far as cutscenes go than the Terra version. Damn it! I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna do one very important thing, and that is restructure my deck like this. This way, wherever I am in my deck, at any given point, I can get back to Cura by just pressing one button. And get to a second Cura by pressing 2 buttons. I apparently need that. I feel like I'm getting different drops. No, never mind. I feel like I'm getting... I was going to say the same drops. I definitely did not get a blizzard out of that thing before. So, I'm getting different drops. I would also maybe be benefited by getting Magic Haste, I'm not going to lie. That might not be the worst idea ever. Well, that's another ability I would have to work towards, which means that I would have to look up how to actually get it, because there's no way you're getting any useful abilities just by chance. Like, at all. That never happens. Okay, you didn't have it. You didn't have the thing. You... Don't do this to me. Don't do it. Don't. No! Fuck. Okay, so you know what we're going to do here? We're just going to ignore the fuck out of every enemy we come across, because I am absolutely done at this. But I didn't restructure my deck again, because that's how this game works. If you press continue, you continue as you were when you entered the area you died in. And any changes you make to like your deck and stuff like that don't actually get changed. Because that would be too nice and useful, wouldn't it? That would actually be kind of nice. And this game won't let me have any nice things, so you just die. And I also die a lot. I'm still trying to kill these things. I don't know why. I said I'm gonna... Okay, so these ones I might as well try to murder, right? This is gonna go horribly wrong, I can feel it. Maybe not? Yeah, no it is. Because those... damn, like, I don't even know what they are. I always think they're like leaf throwing things, but they might not actually be like leaves at all. I'm just gonna move on. Nothing interesting is gonna come of this, other than me raging. And we're already 20 minutes into this episode. This is gonna be a long episode as is anyway. No point in making it anymore.
Terra! Aqua!
Okay, back here, Trinity Armor. We already beat you once before as Terra, and I think we have a deck which is pretty similar to the deck we had back then. We just have less HP this time, and we are maybe a slightly lower level. Though, I don't know that we are actually. And I think our Flame Salvo might be a higher level because we've had it from the start of the game. Though I think it was max level anyway last time because we got it from pretty early on, right? Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't do the thing. Do not do the thing. I need Cura. I need more cure. I need health. I need time. That also works. I am so glad that we're fighting a boss fight again, which actually, like, you can use shot locks against. Because we... You almost hit me. You almost did. You hit me. You killed me. This is what I got for being cocky. At least this time I have a retry button because it's actually a boss fight. That should just be a button when you die, always. It might actually be in Kingdom Hearts 3 now that I think about it. Especially since the maps in Kingdom Hearts 3 are so ridiculously large. Getting reset back to the start of the map. It probably doesn't even reset you back to the start of the map because worlds are just like 2 or 3 maps generally. Well, some of them are bigger, some of them are small. I mean, the Toy Story world is a very only has like 3 maps. It has 3 maps. One of which is absolutely gigantic, by the way. But then you have Olympus, which has a larger number of smaller maps. But still, those maps are fairly large. So I don't actually know... I didn't die a lot in my playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, honestly. And I didn't really pay attention to it a lot while playing it. Oh my... What happened there? My critical mode run because I didn't fit. Damn it! I guess I can now do this again. I'm upset. I'm a bit upset at that. I think retry should be the default button as well. These are all very minor nitpicks, which only become apparent when you've played this game a million hours, like I have. But there are some issues with this game. Quality of life issues, for sure. Some voice acting related issues, yeah, also. Because I think I said it in the Destiny Islands episode of the Terra story, which is the only other story that I've done, so surely it was that one. Specifically Terra, but also some of Aqua's lines aren't that well voiced, and it's not because the voice actors don't do a good job, or well, they don't do a good job, but it's not because the voice actors are necessarily bad. I feel like it's a directional thing, because this was originally a PSP game, and you can tell by the little things, like the field of view, the horrible depth of field fake filter, all those kind of things. Low poly, thing being low poly. And that was not what I wanted to do. But also, it seems like it might have had a bit of a smaller budget as far as like voice recording goes, because a lot of these things usually you'll be like, let's just record 1 or 2 more takes of that just to be sure. And that is fucking bullshit. I mean, I don't drop right into it, fair enough, but still. And they probably just did not do that because they needed to get through things quickly because they only had so much budget for it. Let's try to not get started with a shot block right away this time. Maybe that'll help. No, you need to cure. You need to cure. Ventus needs cure. And now fire. Fire strike. And then fire storm. Look, that is what we're talking about. Absolutely destroying you with that firestorm. Okay, this is going well so far. This is going real well. A little too... No. I think if I just keep dodge rolling, I am pretty much invincible. Nope, I'm not. Invincible enough. If I can just take out one of the parts, that would be a very, very, very good start. I think I might be close to doing exactly that. It'll be a lot less hectic around here if we can do that. Okay, so you are the next part to go. And you're going to go through another firestorm, most likely. So let me build that up. And fire strike. No. You almost did a tricky on me, didn't you? You almost did a bad thing. Getting me caught in that move. I don't know how much damage it would do. I feel like it would do a fair amount of damage. So I'm going to wait until you're done with this attack, because you're just going to dodge my... I don't know what you're doing, but that's not a straight line anymore. Like, not even close. Okay, yeah. Come on. I missed. You know what? Just die. Just fucking die. I don't know why I'm dealing such pathetic damage against it suddenly, while I was absolutely annihilating and tearing through its HP with the same goddamn move before. Probably something... Where did that come from? I did not see that coming. At all. So the strategy of not going into a shot block immediately might actually be a good one, because that seemed to do fairly good work for me. So that's fire strike, fire off, and just straight up fire. And cure. More fire strike and fire storm. Again, shitload of damage. Immediately got into doing more fire striking and firing, and even more firing. And this we need to dodge. Then we fire strike, we dodge. No! I need second chance on once more. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. We can get one of the two by combining 2 fire arrows and the other by combining 2 blizzard arrows. Once I have those, the game becomes a lot easier again. Like it was as Terra. Because again, once you have both of those abilities, together with Leaf Bracer, Especially together with Renewal Block as I recently... Okay, that was kind of on me. I should have just healed. As I recently learned Renewal Block, the game becomes, well, not trivial by any means. I mean, Terra was still a difficult fight, but nowhere near this kind of level of bullshit. Also, I might have been... Well, I don't think I was over-leveled necessarily for the Terra fight. I just was well prepared with my abilities. For the couple of worlds before that, I was definitely over-leveled. Let's wait one more second with Fire Strike. Or Firestorm, I should say. Until you are definitely not going anywhere. So it gets its maximum damage output. Another Fire Strike, Fire, just fire away, literally. You need to go! I don't think that hit anything. I do not think that hit anything. That was such a waste of a good move. You die. Again, boss armor is kind of bullcrap. Maybe I just need Fire Strike. Fire Boost. I have Fire Strike. That's what I was using. Maybe Flame Salvo just isn't as good as I remember it being. Because Fire Strike is doing a lot more. Maybe it's because Flame Salvo is a... that could be it, because Flame Salvo is a magic-based attack, maybe? Potentially? I don't know. Sounds plausible enough. You know what? Let's damage you a bit. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. But you know what? A minor setback, all things considered. Because I can still do 2-shot locks in a row. And be invincible to your bullshit attacks while I do so. I do need to get rid of the other guy before I can actually take out the main body. So I probably should be focusing on it a little bit more. No! No, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. I can actually just heal because Leaf Bracer is a thing. Okay, I can think. I can hit you both at the same time, but I could not. Back to Firestorm. Oh, hello! I've never actually had you do this before. Has it taken me this long? To the point where we're actually, like, getting things which I've never seen happen before? I'm almost ready. Almost. You know what? Shot lock it up. Shot lock it up. That might take care of the arms. I think the arms are dead. Why is nothing hitting the arms? Gotta kill you. That was not 15. You know what? It took care of it. Shit. So close. If I die now, I will be mad as fuck. But I feel like I won't actually die. Because I've got a pattern for this attack down. Knowing when I can attack. It's a very important thing in this game. Knowing when to attack and when not to attack. It's really becoming more and more Dark Souls the more I play on critical mode. It's less a matter of, oh my god, who did that much damage? Terra, oh crap, please keep doing... Holy crap, why are you dealing so much damage? That is insane! We're 35 minutes in and we still need to go through a lot of cutscenes. This is going to be a long-ass video.
Terra! Then, now! Come on!
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to take 2 grown-ups.
You mean us?
You see, this makes so much, not even more
Listen to me,
sense.
then.
But the scene just,
We need to get you home.
It's okay.
it works
Aqua.
better if
Trust
they're
me,
surprised
that guy in
to
the
be called as
mask is
parents.
history.
That's what I'm
Never
saying.
badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Ventus. Ven. You let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done. You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua.
I get it.
Terra.
Just stay put! I'm on my own now, alright?
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
Back to differ about that. I love that line.
So now you
I don't
know
know if
the
I talked
truth.
over it, but
But the Master loves Terra. And you know that too.
Were you also ordered to take me home? Aqua, now that you're a Keyblade Master, you've let it go to your head. I'm gonna go find Terra.
that you've let it go to your head. That line does not work for me. I think we can actually take a shortcut. We can't, never mind. That line doesn't work for me because we've never really seen her as not being a master other than in the tutorial prologue. And like maybe the opening cutscenes, but other than that, she's been just like being a Keyblade Master is kind of like her thing in the group dynamic. So that one line, it doesn't do it for me. If they had shown us like even flashbacks of her like being different in how she acts before becoming a Keyblade Master, that scene just gets so much more impact. And I know that that's not the main like goal of this game. The main goal of this game is just setting up how everybody got into the fucked up places they are at like the time of like modern day Kingdom Hearts before 3. That being, well, I'm not going to spoil it just in case you... I'm going to spoil it. You've watched and seen this game before. We already see Terra has becomes Xehanort. Terra got Norded. Ventus ends up being asleep and Aqua ends up in the realm of darkness, right? And that is the basic idea of why this game exists, is to show you how these guys, like, that they exist and how they got into the places they were, and that we know that we have to go and save them. Even though we only really saved 2 of them, and the third one is a Xehanort. Which actually I think Kingdom Hearts 3 plays up very well, because Ventus doesn't know that. Ventus has never seen Terranort. And Aqua thinks Terra came back. She sacrificed herself for that. So that scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 actually kind of works. Anyway, let's see, what do we do here? Can we combine anything? I think we might be able to combine our 2 fires with... Let's not go for a pulsing crystal this time. Let's go for the soothing crystal. Let's see what that does. HP boost. Actually, I like that. Also, let's get rid of this leaf bracer fire rod because we just straight up do not need it. And I think that's going to fetch us a hefty price to Mugo shop here. I know this episode's already long enough as is, so probably it doesn't give me any extra money for having leaf bracer. Well, it gives me extra money for having an ability. But how much do I buy fire rifle? Yes, I'm just going to keep that in my deck actually, because I'm going to need it eventually anyway. So, I think going up right now... Oh, we have more fights actually. Okay, no. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine Disney Town with the upcoming part of Radiant Garden. Because we're 40 minutes in, it's a little bit too much. Disney Town is a short rule as it is with just a rhythm game. And we have more fighting coming up here. So I didn't think there would be a second boss fight, but there is a enemy gauntlet, which might be just as annoying, frankly. So until next time, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed the video, which hopefully you have. La-di-la-di-la-da, bye.